stylish. Talk big t-shirt, Billy Jeans. Watch on my wrist, but I fuck that diamond. Talk crazy when I pull up in sight.
And with it, alien.
Your iPhone depends and extended shopping discounts and low prices on Ready Groups and Ashley.
You converted to entirely virtual classes, but leading and editing sessions is stretching her too thin.
It says render failed. What I do?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Earn up to $500 in sponsored job credits by conducting interviews on Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
Partly cloudy this evening, thunderstorms overnight, low 74.
Weather brought to you by one thing. Improve your gas mileage by properly inflating tires and taking your car in for a tune-up. Join Odyssey, and together, each of us doing one thing makes a greener tomorrow.
Hi, Tom Bodette with a shout out to Uncle Rick. You know him. He shows up at the family reunion in a muscle shirt without muscles, stealing noses off the kids' faces. He brings a nugget of wisdom too, like staying at Motel 6. They have clean, comfortable rooms where he can kick off his flip-flops and great low rates, which is handy since he's always saving up for a speedboat or something. I'm Tom Bodette from Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you, Rick. Did you have
To the ball.
So included a radio station and a newspaper. She says the hairstyle most associated with her father was a kind of freedom for everyone.
Afro allowed even white Americans to just wear their hair down and straight and don't care. They go to the salon.
William Lee Morrow died last month. He was 82 years old.
It's so hard because it's disheartening. You know, we see shootings, we see all this stuff happening specifically towards the black community. And, you know, of course it's heartbreaking to watch that every day and to know, like, I'm black, but I'm also a woman too, so it's like a double anomaly. But as far as how I cope, it's music. Like, music like this, it really helps you get through because I feel like I'm being heard. I feel like the songs that are produced, they're speaking for me when I don't have a voice. So
I don't. Like you said, it's a very sensitive subject to touch on. To some degree, I sometimes feel desensitized to it because we've been going through it for so long, and I've felt it for so long, and that's the hard part. So then when it does reach that boiling point, and I tip over. Again, just like Ashley, I go to music. It helps me cope with a lot of things because as an African American man, there's so many pressures on me that I have to face, not just before I even go out to the world, but just looking into the mirror. And that does affect me a lot, and I try not to project that onto other people, but I also try to make sure I'm not scaring other people as well. Because being the fact that, like, some days I could just pose as a threat just from my look, and I'm not even a scary individual, but just how I'm stance or walking and that mood that I may have, it does make me have to re-second guess and reconsider a lot of things even before I take a step out the house.
I was on TikTok and some people were saying how they miss quarantine. First off, do you agree? And second off, I guess from my perspective, all I can remember is just being flooded with so many emotions all day long and never having anywhere else to put them. Like not being able to be distracted through a schedule or needing to go to class. Everything, my classroom, my downtime, everything was in the same room. And so it was kind of like, I'm sitting with this all day long. So do you guys miss quarantine?
I don't know if I miss quarantine. I think that quarantine was probably the most challenging season in my life because that's when I really realized, like, I'm a social person. Like, I actually enjoy being outside. But, like, when I didn't have the option to go outside and I was, like, confined to my room, it's like, okay, I'm feeling major depression right now. Like, all I have is my screen. All I have is these four walls. I can't do anything. And then I actually had COVID, too, so that was just, like, another thing. And I was like, dang, you know, like, really not where I want to be. But I will also say, like, it definitely taught me a lot about myself because I definitely learned a lot. Like, I even got more into music during COVID. Like, so I will say it's like, I guess it goes hand in hand. Like,
It
it's
has
good.
benefits, but it's like a little too dark
Yes,
at times.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely had its benefits. Like, I like not having a schedule. That, because I'm a routine person. Just find myself again, and I think that was the best part about it. I don't know that you can get bored, but I think, like you said, the best things was rediscovery.
Absolutely. I think we all had an opportunity to kind of shut certain things down and not put so much time into work and school and all these outside distractions and activities, but really focusing on self. I think we all kind of needed that realignment. So another great roundtable with my fellow student journalists. I always love hearing their perspectives and getting them in on some conversation just to be